Oye, papi, dime qué lo que.
Yeah, what's up?
¿En qué tú estás?
I'm alright.
This is the Bronx Project Podcast. I am your host, Mirez.
And I am your host, Mirez.
Nah.
Yeah.
I know. I
You were
asked
telling
you to
me
pick,
to change my name.
Not to
before.
mine. Not to mine.
Yeah, but you specifically...
Your last name isn't even Ramirez.
But you were asking me to specifically change my name, and you were literally telling the listeners, hey, convince this man to change his name, and I found my name.
To Mirez.
To Mirez. So now I'm...
Mirez. Coño.
Yeah. Mirez, a.k.a. Earl Grey, a.k.a. your mama's best friend, a.k.a. Joshua Valentine.
A.k.a. I just spilled foam from the beer on me.
A.k.a. that's a good beer, though.
I got it on my thigh, though. So
that's fine. That's fine.
No spillage. Slight spillage on the chair.
Yeah, you can't hear Steven because he spilled his beer, but he spilled it all over himself.
I mean, not all over myself. I mean, while we're at it, though, the beer of the week is Dykeman Brew Pilsner.
Yeah, it's a fucking craft beer that we discovered in the supermarket.
From New York.
Yeah.
Dykeman is a neighborhood in New York. A street.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess you can really call it a neighborhood.
Yeah, it's practically a fucking neighborhood.
Yeah. Very Dominican. Mm-hmm. And the tagline for this beer, suitedly, is Una vaina bien.
Yeah, that's perfect for a beer coming from, I would say, half Inwood, half Washington Heights.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much Washington Heights.
What percentage would you say that Dykeman is Dominican?
98%.
98%?
The 2% being Ecuadorian, and that's
your
Daphne. Daphne and her family. They're literally the only other people there. Oh, no. That's fine. Actually, I've been seeing a lot of Caucasian people there.
Of course. You're going to be seeing a lot of Caucasian people everywhere.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of Caucasian people there, and it's because they're going through a gentrification kind of like process going on.
You know, those motherfuckers do the thing where they kick us out. I think, okay, to me, personally, hot take, I feel like white people are like children. That don't know how to share. Okay, so what they do is they have, let's say these neighborhoods are toys, right?
Yeah. And
white people in the inception, I guess, of New York as it came to be, were like, okay, we're taking all the nice toys and you can have all the broken down toys. And then they saw us with the broken down toys and we were actually like, okay, we're going to make the best of this.
Yeah, of course.
And they were like, no, I want those toys too now.
They're like, they don't know how to share.
Yeah, they don't know how to share.
It's like, oh,
they're that spoiled brat.
I want that too. What? It's affordable?
It's affordable?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what's going on. That's gentrification, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're talking about, it started out in, I'd say, Brooklyn. Actually, it started out in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan, where it was the ghetto. Where if you go to Lower Manhattan, closest to Brooklyn Bridge, next to Chinatown, there's a bunch of projects there. There was never a good fucking neighborhood around there. And then a few years ago, they built a beautiful environment in Soho and in, Houston Street.
Right.
And then it spread to Brooklyn. All of Williamsburg became white peopleville. And I'm not saying it's bad over there. I've been there and it's actually pretty good. I think it's ugly, but that's gentrification for you. Mm-hmm. They take what the general public think it's ugly, and they put their own twist to it, raise up the rent, put a new stadium there called Barclays Center, and
but who would you call the general public? The general public,
us.
To a certain extent, because don't get me wrong, if you asked my mom, I'm sure she's not a huge fan. Suck my dick.
Yeah, what the fuck's wrong with my phone? Go ahead.
Nah, if you ask my mom about graffiti and shit, she's probably not the hugest fan.
No, neither is my mom.
If you ask the millennial generation, they're probably a big fan of the way New York looked pre-gentrification.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know, so it's just, I guess it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's an ugly place to be in, but it's lively there. It's artsy. There's a bunch of breweries now.
I've only been to Williamsburg once.
Startups. Yeah, you've been?
Yeah.
I think actually, no, we went. Yeah, we went to
the Coheed and Cambria concert,
we saw Coheed and Cambria, the Never Ender.
Yeah.
That was a good concert.
It was fantastic.
Christian puked that
day. I had just gotten my tonsils removed.
Oh, shit,
and remember my face was swollen. I couldn't miss it. Coheed, I think I'd put them in the top 5 of my favorite bands all time.
Yeah, of course.
Couldn't miss it. I remember... I don't know how. Some major creeping going on. I mean, I don't know if there were tags around that time. I can't remember.
Like a hashtag?
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what the internet was like when I was 19.
We definitely had Instagram back then. This is like the startup of
you
Instagram.
Think so?
Yeah, you 19. I was 19.
We're 25, so 6 years ago.
A lot of years ago. Fucking old now.
Well, either way, I was looking on Facebook. I found a picture someone took, and I was in the background, and holy shit, dude, my face was swollen as
yeah. Now fuck. I remember. Oh my god, you look like a fucking chipmunk.
I was on fucking Oxy the whole night.
Yes, it was beautiful because you felt nothing. You didn't even enjoy the concert. I felt like you didn't. No, the words you said were, "I enjoyed it. You just didn't see it."
Yeah,
because it was in my head.
All you saw was extreme highness.
Yeah, it was. All I saw you just sway a little bit, and you just looked like fucking high out of your life.
I was having a blast.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I was having a fucking ball.
I was having a blast too. Everybody was having a blast. Everyone was just a little off that day.
Yeah,
because it was just an off day to be honest. But you just look like a chipmunk. You were on some drugs. And I remember looking at you. I'm like, Steven, this is one of your favorite bands ever. Why are you not enjoying this band?
Because I took 2 oxys, bro. That shit. And then like on the pill, I don't give a fuck about recommendations. On the pill, like, hey, take one every 4 hours. I took like 3 in the 4 hours that I was there.
The thing is, you could have died.
I don't want to think about that.
You don't want to think about that?
I want to think about the fact that I am alive.
No. Yeah, you are. But the thing is, that day you looked quite dead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I looked like I was on the brink.
Like, I wish there was a video so I can show you how he looked. But it was like he had a bunch of sunflower seeds and he put it to one side of his cheek.
But the thing is that I had it on both sides because I had gotten both.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
So I had just
blurry
sunflower
vision,
seeds just in my cheek.
You know, that was the time that's a dark age. But both sides of your cheek, sunflower seeds, a whole pack each side, and then your eyes were like super mellow, and you had like bags underneath your eyes, and you just swayed. Every time your favorite song came in, you know it was your favorite song because that's the only song where you moved to.
Yeah, and then, you know what's funny is that I distinctly remember, like when certain like lively songs would come on, I would try to force myself to move because I'm like, I look like a poser. Yeah, I have to have more fun.
Yeah, I remember the end of that concert. I actually started the mosh pit. There was a mosh pit. I didn't want to start it because you were high out of your life and you just came out of surgery. And I'm like, I shouldn't push Steven to his limits, but I did anyway. And I started pushing bitches.
God damn, man.
And then you started pushing everybody. and then we had our own little mosh pit while everybody was just chill.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
This beer is excellent. What would you say your favorite type of beer is?
I would say my favorite type of beer is, not gonna say what type. I'm gonna say Rolling Rock. That kind of like tastes that Heineken Rolling Rock. Remember that green beer with the horse on it?
I know what Rolling Rock is. I'm just saying like what kind of beer is it? It's a light beer.
It's a refreshing flavor. It's not like a Budweiser where it's kind of like it tastes like piss water.
I've never had piss water.
Well, piss water tastes like Coors Light.
I've had Coors Light, so
piss
I
water.
guess I have.
There you go. It tastes like that, but Rolling Rock, Heineken, those beers have a nice flavor to it. I like them. They're like pales.
I'm a big fan of pilsners and wheats.
Wheats are nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, and as I previously said, this beer, Dykeman Brew, check it out. It's a pilsner. Go to DeichmannBeerCo.com. Check them out.
We're not sponsored by them. We're not at all. We just like them a lot.
Honestly, I'm just a fan of giving credit where it's due. If you guys want to pay us, hey man, I'll take a late payment. I'll take a after service fee. After service P.
After service P, they're gonna just P. Come on, that's gonna go back to our R. Kelly segment.
That didn't air.
No, that never aired. But just know that we did a whole hour and a half about R. Kelly. You guys probably never gonna hear it.
That was wild. We should actually unearth that.
We'll get there. It'll be like B-sides.
We'll drop a the Lost Files or the Lost Tapes.
We'll think about the title of that album.
Yeah.
But yeah, it says craft beer, and in Spanish, it just says beer. It's artisan beer. Yeah. It's a pure artisan beer, 100%. And I appreciate that because microbreweries, yeah, they don't get enough credit because people are too into their Blue Moons, too into their Budweisers, too into their Coors Lights and Coronas and Heinekens, of course. But these beers are especially flavorful, if that's a word.
The flavorful is a word.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's delicious and it's a Pilsner, so you know it's refreshing. Pass me that
the can opener.
The can opener? It's not a fucking
bottle opener.
Bottle opener, man.
Suck my dick, bro.
Man, you gotta stop telling me to suck your dick. I don't like this.
I feel disrespected.
I am a man with rights. I don't like this.
You know what I'm just now realizing?
What's up?
Should have peed before we started this.
You can get up and pee. Yo, this beer.
I refuse to.
Fucking foaming up.
I'm a professional.
You're professional? You're just gonna hold it in?
I'm just gonna hold it in and get a UTI.
That's fine.
Get a yeast infection.
Yeah, ooh.
Throwing it back to the yeast infections. The yeasties.
I don't want to think about that time.
So what's been going on this week for you, man?
Pretty much again fighting with podcast complications.
Okay, so guys, we're trying really hard to get this up on all the locations that can be up. Yeah. As of right now, we have SoundCloud, we have Google Play, we have
Pocket
Cast.
Yeah.
And we're really trying. Honestly, I have faith that by the time this episode's up, we'll be up everywhere.
I know everybody's looking for that specific place, and we'll get there. We're gonna get there. We're just having a nice little fight with them.
Yeah.
With I don't know. I honestly don't know what's their problem, but
they just don't like us, man. Yeah, they're trying to stop our shine.
Is it because I'm black?
It's because the Bronx is winning.
I'm not black, guys.
You're very Caucasian toned.
I like to say I'm very milky.
Yeah.
But with a red tone. I'd say maybe even yellow.
I've been lying to myself for a really long time. Like, I want to believe that I'm more tan than I am.
Nah, you can get really white, man.
Yeah. No. Like, I know if I stay away from the sun for like 8 months, damn, I can get pretty pale.
I've seen you at your palest. Yeah. You look like a vampire.
But like, also, I tan beautifully, bro.
I don't. I get red.
Like, I just put me out in the sun, I'm gonna be golden by the end of the day. And I don't really get sunburns like that.
Do you enjoy the sun? Do you enjoy the beach? To get there in that point?
No, I don't. Okay, I hate it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've never seen you like enjoy like beach life.
Okay. So I went on a cruise last year, and I think that
that makes up.
I was the most tan I've ever been in my life. And while I was on the cruise, I was just on the beach chair, just lounging, listening to music, and it was actually kind of tranquil. It was like windy enough. Tranquil. Yeah, it was windy enough, and not too windy. But when you're at a beach, it's just too much. Like, I don't know, it's just too much going on. The sand's super fucking hot, and I hate like walking on sand.
You hate it? I hate walking on sand with sandals. I think that's a stupid combination. No, because the little sand rocks get underneath your sandals, and you're like, why are you there?
But then what's the alternative? You burn your feet off?
Yeah. That's what I did when I went on the cruise also last year. Yeah? Yeah. I just, took off my sandals or whatever I was wearing that day, and I just walked my feet on the sand, and I burned the shit out of them.
Were you doing high knees?
No. No. Actually, I had a beer package on this cruise, so I constantly had unlimited beer
so you
and
weren't
liquor.
even feeling it.
Oh no, man! I was numb. I was numb from the start to the end of the day.
I didn't have a beer package, but what I did do that entire vacation is I kept ordering Bud Light Lime buckets. Mm-hmm. And mind you, before that, I was like a beer snob. I was like, no, I would never drink a Coors Light or a Bud Light. I drink only the finest of brews.
Yeah, you're so fancy with your beers.
And on this fucking cruise, I was just like, fuck it, give me whatever you got. That's the cheapest.
Yeah, because you don't have the beer package. Yeah. And I feel that.
Nah, I might fuck around drinking 40. I don't give a shit, bro. That's a wild foam.
Yeah.
I wish you had video for you guys. Josh just...
I'm pouring my best.
You disappointed me, man.
This beer is the foamiest beer. I'm telling you, they were trying to go for a Malta vibe. Yeah. And they accomplished it.
Es una vaina dominicana.
Uh-huh. You already know. You already know.
Don't do that ever again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go for mine.
I'm trying to be cool.
For my third.
Oh.
Ooh.
It's all right.
Oh, lordy.
That's edited out. I'm going to leave it in.
All right. So, my week has been plagued by wrist injury. I'm sure I mentioned this in the...
Sorry, I don't know that.
Suck my dick. What was it? Amazon...
the Echo.
Echo? Yo, why is it all your technology fucking with our podcast today?
You can't stop AI at this point, you know? Yeah. It's going to go back to what we were talking about in our first podcast.
They're taking over the world,
They're taking over the world. I have a little Amazon Echo Dot here, and my phone keeps on fucking with me.
It's fine.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
Your day. I mean, I haven't finished about my week. But
you definitely didn't. Go ahead, sir. Good sir.
Well, I went to the Cheesecake Factory yesterday.
Hey. Did you get into an argument?
No, the Cheesecake Factory was actually pretty okay. But
why you gotta fight with me at Cheesecake?
Yeah,
you know, I love to go.
Yeah, Drake song. Yeah, that's my favorite. Cheesecake, you know I love to go there.
I already said that.
Said you acting light skin.
I can't take you nowhere. It's a place for families to drive
Camrys and go to Disney.
They don't need to know all of our business. Or I'm done.
You're wild and super childish.
We're done. We're done.
But yeah, their food, honestly, I've been to certain Cheesecake Factories where the food was actually awesome. But this one really lacked in the department of taste. Mashed potatoes. I had a...
Are we allowed to say that? Is this slander?
Yeah, we're going to... It doesn't matter.
Fuck it. We're going to say the location.
Yeah. I'm not going to say the location. I'm just going to say it was the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, yeah. And I didn't have a good meal.
Yeah? What did you order?
I ordered pasta. That was my fault. I had Italian sausage with shrimp and pasta, which would go well if I cooked it at home. So I was thinking, like, you know, it's getting
a little snobby here.
I'm not getting a little snobby. I know my cooking skills, and I know that I could have cooked the shit out of that dish, and they fucked that dish up.
I can't talk shit because earlier this week, my boss came up. I'm a baker, guys.
Yeah, they know that.
Okay. I mean, no. I mean, maybe they started listening episode 3. Right?
If you listen to episode 1, you'll know.
So Josh and I are a culinary duo. Mm-hmm. Josh is a chef.
Yes, I am.
And I'm a baker.
Chef.
Did we go to school to do this?
Nope.
No. We just lucked into this stuff. Or would you call it luck?
It's if anything, force. We had no choice. Yeah, we needed money.
We had a choice. We chose sold our soul.
Yeah, we sold our soul to you sold
Notice
yourself
I didn't
to
say souls.
Cookies.
I said soul because Josh and I have 50% of one soul.
That's beautiful. I gotta talk to you later. I'll talk to you later about you being a little soft here. You drink one beer and are ready.
This is my third.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, man.
Man, this
Don't play with me.
I've been struggling to pour this beer. That's what's going on.
Nah, I'm going straight from the bottom. Foam. Yeah, I'm going straight from the bottom.
The body's awesome, but...
Yeah, I'm going straight from the bottom. No, but yeah, so my boss comes up to me. There's some funky looking cupcakes. I don't know who made them, but he tried to say I made them. And he was like, hey, Steven, what happened with these cupcakes? What did you do? And I looked at him and I was like, how could that possibly be me? And that's, I swear to God, that is how I responded.
And you're talking about snobbiness.
Yeah. And I'm like,
that's how you know you're fucking good when you talk that way. When you know you're good at doing your arts and crafts shit with food, and you speak in that manner of like, that's impossible. I wouldn't have done that. You know this. You know I wouldn't have done this.
I take offense.
I take offense in my creations, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, that fucking dish from Cheesecake Factory was an abomination.
And you would have killed it.
If I was, Gordon Ramsay, I would have gone in.
Bro, I've been watching some Gordon Ramsay videos.
Yeah. Hell's Kitchen, a Master Chef.
You know what, man? I'm gonna cook for you one day. How about that?
That'd be nice. You haven't cooked for me ever.
Whatever.
I cook for you almost every single podcast.
Almost. I don't got no food right now.
You ate already. You ate a salad.
At like 11 a.m.
What is it? No, it doesn't matter.
It is
this
6
time. Whatever.
I've yet to
eat. You don't even know.
Cook for me, please. Yeah. I'm a hungry boy.
I'm hungry. But yeah, how was your week?
My week was plagued by injury.
Yeah, going back to
I sprained my wrist something like 9 days ago. Mm-hmm. And I've just been dealing with this, but I'm super stubborn, as you know. So I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
And it's been recommended to me, like, hey man, maybe while your wrist is healing, maybe try to not go to the gym. Fuck that.
No, man.
I'm in there every day.
I'm
not in there today.
No,
because I'm here.
Yeah.
But I would like to be there.
Yeah, because you're working on your fitness.
Yeah, man. I weighed myself this week. I've been working out for, I'd say, like 4 months and a week at this point.
Yeah.
Lost 40 pounds as of Friday. And so it's a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to keep that progress up. I've been saying, and I will continue to say, that 2018, your boy Mirez, the original Mirez, not this imposter, is not wearing a t. I'm not wearing a t-shirt.
No,
I'm not wearing a tank top
you're
or
just
nothing.
gonna walk
I'm just
everywhere
walking around
with shirtless.
Yeah,
with your nipples out, with your
all of it. I might walk around with my dick out.
That's not shirtless. That's just naked now.
But I wouldn't have a shirt, so I'd still be shirtless.
Yeah, but you'd be naked if you don't have your pants on.
Did I ever tell you the story about my father? I want to say I was maybe 4 years old, and he was there to streak around the block, completely naked.
No,
and he did it. It's in my blood.
It's in your blood to just walk around naked.
But my father has better fitness than I do.
You gotta. In order to do that, there's confidence.
My mom's a Latina woman, and she, bless her soul, she overfed me the entirety of my life. I got a good 6'2" out of it. Yeah. Shout out to that.
Yeah, I was telling you, I was like, you were saying that it's you blame your mom for getting you overweight in the past, and I told you that you should kind of like thank her because that's why you're tall, because you ate well.
Mom, you fucked up.
My mom forgot to breastfeed me.
My mom breastfed me.
Yeah, you're lucky.
Yeah.
My mom breastfed me just a tiny bit, and she was like, you'll be okay.
I was something of a glutton baby.
What?
Yeah, I was a glutton baby.
Okay.
Because, like, if you let my family tell the story, they'd say that I was breastfed. Mm-hmm. I drank bottled milk, and then I would drink my cousin's bottled milk as well. Like, I was just a glutton. I was like, give me all of the nutrition.
I saw your baby picture. I
was a fat baby.
You were a big-ass
baby.
Dude, you were a fat baby.
Man, 6'2", but I fall short, too.
You were a fat fucking baby. You were a fat baby. I was pretty chunky, too, but...
You lost it, man. Depression and...
depression sucked at 16. Depression, lack of eating.
Yeah.
Didn't love myself as much. That all
we love ourselves now, though.
I mean, actually,
I hate myself.
No, I love myself now. And when I started loving myself a few years ago, I actually started to eat better.
Yeah.
And that actually got taller because of doing that.
I think that those two go hand in hand, actually. I've been on something of a self-love journey, as you know. Mm-hmm. Our audience doesn't know. I suffer from depression. I try to say that as positively as I can. Yeah.
I was gonna say yay, but it came out as a burp. That's a good beer.
Yeah. depression and anxiety, fun stuff. I've been dealing with it pretty well the last like maybe year, and lo and behold, because of it, I don't know if it's directly or indirectly, subconsciously for sure, I'm eating better, I'm sleeping better. My relationships with my family and my friends, everything's better just because of the way I treat myself.
Are you less angry?
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, and I'm better at identifying when I'm about to hit the tipping point of my anger, and just walking away.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good, because before you had a problem with that, where you would just like fucking destroy everything. And now I see that you just like, hey, what's up, Josh?
Yeah. So my depression manifested itself through anger.
Yeah.
For a strong portion of my life, I want to say from the ages of 6 to maybe 23.
Yeah, I would say 23 was that. That was the last bit of depression that I saw you go through.
Yeah. And it manifested itself through anger. And for a really long time, I was just like, oh, my mom has a strong temper. My dad has a strong temper, so I do. But then you start to realize, like, okay, my mom was physically abused. My dad was insane.
Yeah. I met your dad. You can tell that. Both our dads are kind of insane.
Yeah. And so I was mirroring their behavior, but there had to be a reason. And I've had these conversations with my mom since. Like, hey, Mom, you were abused as a kid, and those behaviors carry out into your adult life if you don't check them, if you don't constantly check them. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like, oh, shit's all dandelions and roses now. I still get tight. Like, you can still get me tight.
Yeah.
I just won't allow you to anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, before it was kind of a, like, if you want that problem, all right, bring it on yourself. Like, if you want to get me tight and then have to deal with me upset, fine. But now it's like, nope, you're not doing that to me. Like, I'm not allowing anyone to have that power over me. So you could insult me to that face and I'll just, like, laugh. And I won't do that for fear. I'll just do that for myself, because I know that in the short term, I'm going to be like, fuck, you should have said something. Yeah. But in the long term, if I lash out the way I want to, I'm going to carry that for the whole day.
You're going to carry it the whole day, and you're going to hurt everybody.
Yeah, but it's just hurting everyone, but I hurt me. And that's just, like, self-love. I've come to a point where I do not want to hurt me anymore.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
So shout out to Steven and shout out to Mirez and Selflove.
You going to stop calling yourself Mirez?
I'm talking about you. But all right, I'm glad that you addressed me as you. And Mirez.
I will not.
Well, you already did.
Fuck.
But yeah, since we're talking about self-love, Steven,
that's fucking foam, bro.
Do you have the cup?
You know what? You know what? Dykeman beer. We take back our praise. Your beer tastes amazing, but it's too foamy, man.
No, I think that was our fault, honestly.
But what did I do? I just opened it and sipped. What have I done? All right. I want all of our fans to hit up Dykeman Brew. Remember, it's a DykemanBeerCo.com. Ask them why this shit's foaming.
But also taste
why is it foaming on Mirez specifically?
I think it's falling on your lap. But it's foamed on me a bunch of times, but I've executed it pretty well.
You're on a glass, bro. I'm drinking straight from the bottle.
You got the fucking glass behind you.
No, man.
Bro.
No.
Bro.
No.
Bro. We're talking about self-love.
Yeah.
The way I handled my depression was a lot different from you. I wasn't very much angry. I was more sad. I was sad. You can kind of see that. Yeah. And I would bottle it up inside of me. And I would just keep it deep inside. I wouldn't want anybody to know that. And the way I handle that by myself is not eating.
No one knows.
Yeah, what it's listen like to fucking sad music.
To be the bad man.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm just narrating.
Okay.
To be the sad
And then
man.
I would kind of like away almost.
Behind blue eyes.
Blue eyes, blue eyes.
But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to be.
Dun, 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 dun.
I have hours, only lonely. My love is vengeance, and it's never free. We've known each other for like 15 years.
Yeah.
And this was because he was talking about how his depression manifested itself through sadness. That was one of Josh's favorite songs.
Yeah,
for a really long time. And just listening to an excerpt of the lyrics, you can guess why. He was a very sad man,
sad boy.
And to lead back to what we were originally talking about, Josh himself in his like adolescence suffered with weight problems. Mm-hmm. That shit cut it down. And bro, not to minimalize your depression, but I so desperately wish that my depression caused me to lose weight.
Yeah.
That shit would have been lit, man.
Or did you eat more?
I ate more, yeah.
Oh, no, I ate less. No. I literally would wake up for high school and try to eat breakfast and I'll just gag it.
Yeah?
I'll just gag it up.
No.
And it didn't end until I was 20 years old, my depression. It was so bad that to the point in which I just got up and left and moved to Pennsylvania.
I remember that.
I moved in the middle of the woods in Pennsylvania in the Poconos. And I lived in this cottage kind of styled place where you heat up the apartment with wood. And yeah, that was your thing. Yeah. That's what you do. And I spent a good 4 months there. Like the ending of spring and to the ending of summer.
That was a weird time for me.
Yeah, and I remember having no one with me, and I thought that would solve all my problems to move far away, and it didn't. But I don't regret it. I discovered myself when I did that move. Yeah. I discovered what was most important to me and what I was losing by being in that certain area. And that's why I don't regret it. And I moved back. I connected back with Daphne, my fiance. I met up with my bros.
Shout out to Daphne.
Yeah, she did really well.
Very big fan of.
She
Daphne.
did very well with that move. Like she was really sad that I moved, but she visited me. Every fucking month.
Daphne has done very well with every second of every millisecond that she's been in your life. Mm-hmm. Huge fan.
And honestly,
all of your other exes can.
Oh, they can
suck the entirety of my penis, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't agree. That's disrespectful. But
I don't care.
No. Okay, so remember, guys, depression manifested itself through anger. I was a dick. Blah blah blah. I was horrible to Josh's girlfriends. Like horrible.
Oh, he was terribly
like a shithead.
Horrible.
Yeah. I would say hurtful shit like make you start crying and shit, and I guess it was just to like mask how much I hated myself. Mm-hmm. So I took it out on other people, and so no, just say I don't suck my whole dick, please. Yeah. But also, so glad that you and Josh aren't together.
Yeah,
Josh found Daphne.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that I'm not with those people.
Yeah,
because those people made me a bad person at that time. It made me not want to love.
I always say the right person makes you the best person, the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
I always say that.
I came back to New York.
The single Steven. I don't even know the best version of myself.
I came back to New York. I met up with my beautiful fiance. At the moment, she was just my girlfriend. Then I met up with my bros. Because I remember you guys really, really, really like, yo, we miss you, man.
Dude, and I missed your birthday too. Man. It was a weird time.
I missed your fucking birthday.
Yeah, that's
and I remember that shit.
It's whatever. So, my birthday, I was born July 4th.
Yeah.
And it sounds like a really lit time to be born. For sure. And for sure, I'm like, literally, it is. But the byproduct of that oftentimes is that not so much anymore because we're like 25 and up.
Yep.
Our friend group.
What friends?
But
what friends?
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, like the Adams of the world and the you remember like Libby and stuff like that. Like they're older than us. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And these people we've hung out with during my birthday. Mm-hmm. But shit, what was I gonna say, son?
You said something about a burden and something about
the downside of my birthday being a national holiday is that everyone spends it with their family.
Yeah,
and
I usually spend it with you.
Yeah, that's what
I'm obligated.
Let me fucking get to this. Let me get to it. The one constant in my life has been that on my birthday I'm usually with Josh. So that one summer I wasn't with Josh, and that was really weird for me. I don't know if you guys can tell, Josh and I are pretty close.
Yeah,
like almost homosexually close.
Almost gay, but not like gay.
Like long caressing hugs.
Yeah,
and like whispering sweet nothings.
Like maybe,
but I'm not about to suck his dick. I'm not about to suck his dick.
I'm not about to.
Like
have
that's
sex
where I
with
draw
you.
the line.
Yeah.
If Josh needs me to tell him that he's the most important person in my life, I'll tell him that. I'll whisper in his ear, and I'll tickle his navel. Is that what it's navel?
I don't know. It's the squishy part of
the
your
squishy
ear.
part of your ear.
Yeah.
But I won't suck your dick.
Nah, man. I'll tell you.
That's where I'll draw the line.
I'll whisper beautiful things to you.
Sweet nothings?
And tell you. Not sweet nothings. Sweet everything.
Sweet everythings.
Because you mean the world to me. And I'll be like, everything's going to be okay. This is your birthday.
You know what? I'll believe it. If you say it, I believe it.
I know. I'll never break your heart. I will never break your heart.
I will never let you down. I'll stand up with you forever.
You keep on singing songs and
I'll
you're going to get sued one day.
To it. Nah, fuck them. Bro,
yes.
I'm broke. You ain't getting shit from me.
It's true.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you. I'm going to be paying you forever. Till I'm dead.
Honestly, they're probably broke too.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have many hits, and that was
they didn't.
15 years ago.
Yeah. Talking about hits, music.
Hey. Song of the week?
Yeah, song of the week.
Song of the week. Would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'm going to go first for my song of the week. So, if you guys know me, which you probably don't yet, because I'm a big fan of Bon Iver, everything that he does and puts himself through, even if it's Kanye West.
I'm up in the woods.
Yeah. Well, he did the song with James Blake, which is also a very talented artist that works with
James Blake.
And I'm a very big fan of James Blake also. There's a song called I Need a Forest Fire by James Blake featuring Bon Iver. And that song really, it's like my everyday song, and it gets me in that kind of like comfortable mood where I'm just like really into myself and into my drive, my commute to work.
Right.
Yeah, that's where I listen to my music. And there's a specific line. It's not the most comfortable line, and it's not the most like confident line, but there's this beautiful line. I'm gonna cite it right now. I think it's Bon Iver's part where he says, "You're thicker than you think. You know that money bought your name. Caution, swelling. Can I repay you with some blame?" And I'm like, yo, that's fucking, yeah. Yo.
I like that.
And
you know that money bought your name.
Yeah, money bought your name. And he's trying to like, yo, can I repay you with some blame? And that's an argument. That's an argument right there. But yeah, that's my song of the week. Again, it's I Need a Forest Fire by James Blake. Check him out. Very good artist. You won't regret it. He does a lot of features with very popular alternative R&B artists, including Frank Ocean, which is the biggest. He does a lot of projects with him.
Shout out to Frank Ocean.
Frankie O. I think there's an artist called Frankie O.
I hope not. Don't sue us. Like I said before, I'm broke.
Well, not you. Frank Ocean. Go ahead.
My song of the week is Mood by Division, spelled DVSN.
And yes. Sexy fucking song.
Very big fan of Division.
Mm-hmm.
They're a group. It's composed of, I'm not quite sure what the artist's name is, the singer.
Yeah.
Shall I say? The producer is 1985, which is one of Drake's producers on OVO Sound.
OVO Sound, very
Division is also signed to OVO Sound. Now, they came out with a album last year called September 5th, and for a long while their shtick was the Weeknd shtick.
Yeah.
Where when he first came out, no one really knew who he was, and that was part of the appeal. They kind of just dropped some songs on SoundCloud, and it just picked up traction. It was just like, holy shit, what is this?
Yeah.
And honestly, they've yet to miss.
Yeah.
They've yet to miss. Everything they drop is just like gold to me.
What's the song's name again?
Mood
by Division.
Yeah. So they're coming out with another album within the next couple of, I guess, months. It should be out fairly soon. And some of the singles that they have out so far for the next album is Mood, Don't Choose, which I also highly recommend, and Think About Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I have Think About Me on my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
That's one song that I actually have from Division that I keep on.
Yeah. I'm going to go pee.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're going to cut all of this out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, we're both back from our regularly scheduled pee break.
Yeah. That was a nice little pee break.
I feel fantastic.
I can't even express in words.
Honestly, I don't even want to keep doing this podcast anymore.
I'm actually tired.
No, but yeah, the crux of this podcast, now that we took I guess a commercial break, is this week, or maybe last week. We didn't get to cover it. It did develop more last week. We found out that Josh and I are comedians.
Yeah, I feel like I'm funny.
Yeah, I think I'm fucking hilarious. I was about to enter it like modestly. I was like, I think I'm pretty funny. I was like, no, I am fucking hilarious.
Steven loves Steven.
Yeah, Steven loves Steven.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steven.
Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Mirez.
Yeah, can we? I was just about to say that. I was like, don't ever call me Steven on this podcast, again.
You called yourself Steven.
I did.
Yeah.
Don't ever call yourself
So who's
Steven.
the real Mirez? You or I?
Shit.
Damn.
You stole it from me. Transfer complete. Nah, but yeah, big fan of Kevin Hart, man. And Kevin Hart this week cheated on his wife.
Yeah.
On his pregnant wife on the week of her birthday.
Yep. Yeah.
And got extorted.
Yeah.
Which is, hey, not to say that one wrong thing cancels out another wrong thing, or one wrong thing is okay, because extortion is bad.
Yeah.
All right. A lot of people are like saying, hey, he deserved it because he cheated. No. Extortion is a crime.
Yeah, it's terrible. Don't ever extort somebody. That is terrible. You're ruining someone's life.
Now, what I will say is that he did cheat on his wife.
And I'm gonna ask you this question: did you not see that coming?
Listen. I know where you stand. I know that you're saying Kevin Hart has had a history of cheating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Express
okay.
why your soul is so strong.
Nah, just okay. I know that the big thing is once a cheater, always a cheater. I do not believe that. I believe that that you can choose not to.
Do you think that he'll redeem himself?
I don't think that's up to us. I think it's up to his wife to decide whether he's redeemed or not. Don't get me wrong. Social media is making a huge uproar about it, but we're gonna forget about it in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
All he has to do is say something funny.
Yeah, exactly. But
it's up to his wife to forgive.
The thing is,
I think she'll forgive him?
I don't know. That's up
to her. Kevin Hart is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I absolutely
think so.
Think that she will stay with him.
Yeah, of course. The money always plays something in the relationship, especially when you're in the spotlight. And absolutely. One of the biggest comedians in the world, Kevin Hart, But at the same time, I saw this coming from a long way.
Explain to me why.
Because Kevin Hart, he did it to his ex-wife several times. I heard.
From my understanding, he cheated on his ex-wife with his current wife.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, is that factual?
That's facts.
Okay,
those are facts that he cheated on his ex-wife with his current wife. You know, she wasn't the wife at the moment, of course not.
Okay, then. But obviously, I don't believe... I want to preface this by saying I don't believe in it, but I'm going to play devil's advocate anyway.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you say that maybe she knew what she was getting into?
She knew that she was getting into? No, I think she didn't know. I think
because they say how you get him is how you lose him.
Yeah, but I think she was kind of blind.
Right.
Blind by money, the fame.
Keep in mind that I don't agree. Like, I don't think she deserved to be cheated on just because she knew that he cheated before.
No, of course not. No one deserves. No one in the fucking world deserves to be cheated on. That is terrible of a thing to do to a loved one. But
I don't know. I feel like Donald. Like if Melania cheated on Donald Trump,
you think you're like, fuck that guy.
I'm like, all right, you get a pass.
Bro,
imagine having to fuck Donald Trump, bro.
Bro, that's just the thing that happens. I feel like
you gotta suck Donald Trump's dick.
They fuck other people. Honestly, to God, they fuck other people.
Melania fuck other people. I don't know. Of course,
I think Donald Trump has enough money to. There was a whole thing, the pee-pee tape.
What pee-pee tape?
Remember the pee-pee tape?
Oh, the Russian tapes that he peed on.
Yes.
Oh,
no, he didn't pee on anybody, but he watched two girls pee on some. That was prostitution. Right. He fucks other bitches, right. And so does Melania.
Yeah, other women.
But at the same time, going back to Kevin Hart. Going back to Kevin.
He's the real wrong one here.
Yeah. Going back to Kevin Hart, a lesser evil. Funny dude, yeah. But he has a history of cheating.
Do I think he's a good person? Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably a really good person, but he has commitment issues.
I'm gonna tell you this though, and I don't know that it's commitment issue. If you ask me, I think it's more of a case of power. I think it's more of a case of power. You know. Mm-hmm. If you have what Kevin Hart has, which is arguably everything, why, at what point do you feel like, hey, I can have everything?
But the thing is, as a human being, don't you give yourself limits?
Right. And the thing is, you and I are broke.
Yeah,
and we can say this pretty easily because we have limits set on us.
Yeah, because we have no choice but to set limits.
Accept the limits that are placed on us.
Of course.
Kevin Hart, at this point, I would assume that he knows no limits. Yeah,
of course, because he's rich as fuck.
So rich as fuck, highly influential, the highest paid comedian in the world.
Yes.
That shit got to get to your head at some point.
Yeah.
At some point, it has to be, and I'm not saying, I wouldn't justify it. Again, I want to preface this by saying Kevin Hart did a shit thing. He cheated on his wife, on his pregnant wife.
Yes.
On the week of her birthday. But he gotta feel like he gets a pass. He has, I'm sure he does. I'm sure in the bottom of his heart, he's like,
I feel like at this point, he's done it so much. Yeah, not a lot of it's been so big because it hasn't been like this.
Right.
You know, where the controversy is crazy. But I feel like at this point, he feels like it's just a norm. He's like, that happens in show business. Right. I'm going to get a pass, you know, because I'm Kevin Hart. I have a bunch of money and I'm funny as fuck and I have a huge following. People are going to forgive him. Yes, I'm going to say people are going to forgive him. And he's told the media in a recent comedy recording.
To lend to your theory.
Yeah.
He said, and I quote, "Things happen for a reason, guys. I'm going to come out of this a better man."
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Do you believe that?
I think that's a crock of bullshit. I mean, listen, do I think that you can cheat on someone, learn from the experience, and become a better man? Sure. Mm-hmm. Do I think that things happen for a reason is an excuse for cheating on your pregnant wife? No. Absolutely fucking not.
Of course not.
Absolutely fucking not.
That's terrible.
And to say that's kind of insensitive.
He's kind of like, come on, guys.
Like,
come on. Come on.
You saw the video.
Come on. You saw the video. Did you see the video? No, of course
I didn't.
Nah, I haven't.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Are you going to?
I might. And I don't know, honestly.
I mean, if you do it, just send me a link.
I just can't see why I would want to. Like, I feel like if I
It's not porn. It's curiosity.
No. I understand that. I'm just saying that if I wanted to, I probably would have by now. Or like if the desire was so strong, I probably would have by now.
I have read it everywhere. I've pretty much gotten the gist of all of it. Watching the video would just give me a visual effect.
Right. But, my understanding is he was super drunk. She placed her cell. It was recorded on a cell phone. She placed her cell phone near a mirror, and I'm guessing from the reflection, everything was recorded. Mm-hmm. And then, from my understanding, also afterwards, she asked for $15 million. The general belief is that, like, she started off at 1 million, went to 5, went to 10. So what she's saying is that
she knew what she was doing.
Oh, absolutely, she recorded him. Yeah, absolutely. I
fully
exactly believe
what she was doing.
Listen, I don't think there is a right party in this.
It was planned, except
for Kevin Hart's wife, who did nothing wrong.
Yeah, of
Kevin
course.
Hart's kids, who are probably like his kids, and you imagine how kids are. They're probably in school having to hear about this.
About their daddy doing a wrong thing.
Right, because the whole world is in on this.
Mm-hmm. This is the first time that
they're the only ones
all over. Yeah,
wife and kids, only ones that didn't do anything wrong. But Kevin Hart dipped his hand into the cookie jar. The woman X, I don't know her name, bought the cookie jar.
Yeah,
she bought the cookie jar, set it in front of his face, and said, "Hey, grab one or two." Now, he shouldn't have grabbed it. Knowing he was on a diet, he shouldn't have. Is an analogy, Josh. I see your face. No. Like, Kevin Hart's in very good shape. I started
thinking about cookies. Yeah. I got so lost into Oreos.
Yeah, no, but he shouldn't have dipped his hand in the cookie jar. Nothing. People can set different, like many different traps. She could have had an arrow pointing to her vagina. Is it alluring? Sure.
It means an arrow.
Yeah, it's an arrow. Arrows mean something.
Yeah. It means this way.
This way.
Yeah, this way, asshole. Come over here.
No,
I know.
This way, pussy hole.
Yeah, this way, pussy hole.
And if it was pointed a little lower,
then this way, asshole. But it's only in half an inch apart.
Yeah.
You've made a mistake.
Da-dong. But
he's not innocent.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. That's the thing.
There's terrible actions.
I listen. It bothers me. It genuinely does, because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've cheated before.
No,
it's a thing I've done. I want to believe that I'm better than that now. I want to believe that's not something that I would do now.
That's a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, and even in my cheat, it's a thing that every cheater says, mind you. I cheat on my girlfriend. I would never cheat on my wife. That's different. You know? I swear to bro, I swear. That is a
saying. I've heard it too many times.
I've justified it.
I've heard it so many times where people are like, "Oh, you engaged?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You don't got no
You ain't really married
yet. Yeah, you don't got no other pussy around. Yeah. Come on."
But now I'm at the point in my time now where if we're talking seriously, I don't even want to talk to anyone else. Like, that's how, like, commitment is a thing.
Yeah.
And I found that I was having a conversation with a friend of mine like a week ago or so. I found that the less committed you are, it shows, and if like you can feel it in the relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of couples go through this thing, and I can't, you know, you're married basically at this point, so you have no idea. You've been out the game for 7 years.
I don't even remember.
Bro, honestly, I envy you so much because dating has gotten so complicated.
I don't even know what dating is.
Okay,
anymore.
this is what dating is.
I go on dates with my fiance.
This is what dating is now.
I have to pretend
dating
we're going on dates.
is you talk to a girl who's also talking to other guys while you're also talking to other girls, and both of you are like telling each other that you have to take each other seriously, but both of you won't let go of the other people to take each other seriously.
Yeah, of course,
because everyone's afraid of getting hurt.
It's dating.
Yeah. You fucking escaped it at the perfect time.
I was 18.
Yeah. That's when it gets complicated.
A lot of people would say that was too young. I said that was just right.
Right.
Because I don't have to deal with that complicated situation. Do I wish I was at least gave it a try? Not at all, actually. I'm actually in a great place right now, and I am not envious of any
Neither should you be.
Of any solo life.
Yeah, nor should
I'm
you be.
good where I am.
Yeah.
You guys have fun having sex one time.
It's not fun,
and
man.
then
It's not fun. It
having
is.
it awkward as fuck.
I lied. Super fun. And then it gets super shy. Like, you can't even distinguish between when it's fun and then when it becomes really disheartening. Because it's almost seamless. Like, you'll sleep with a woman and it's wonderful. Or a man, if, you know, like...
Yeah.
For our audience.
That's your thing, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And it's super fun during and then super empty right after.
I would feel like that the emotion is there where you guys are just like having sex.
Yeah.
You know, consensual sex.
Yeah.
And then right after, it's like, well then.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're just laying there. It's just not fun.
Like
and
an empty void.
Yeah.
Of like, okay, where does this go?
I've just discovered how much I hate that.
Yeah.
How much I hate the empty void. And almost so much that I would rather just not have the meaningless sex to begin with.
I live vicariously through you. Sorry. Guys.
Yeah, because, you know, like Josh and I basically took different roads. Josh went through the early commitment road, and I went through the whoredom road, the single living.
Yeah. Which I feel like is the normal road. Most guys in their 20s go through a single living road. I, for some reason, found the right one, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. Bye, other bitches. And that's the road I took.
Women.
Well, the ones who were trying their hardest.
Okay.
Everyone else, woman, yeah. But a lot of people, I feel like, were really trying their hardest. Like, hey, but why don't you just go single and, like, have sex with me? No, not at all.
Okay.
This was early, Josh.
And I know this.
Yeah.
And those people, I might even allow you to call them that.
Yeah.
Because those people are those people.
Yeah.
Shout out to Daphne, though.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Daphne, I adore you.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna listen to this.
No, obviously she's your fiance. Why would she not listen to your podcast?
Like, she's the only critic I have at the moment where she's like, "Good stuff, Josh. Good stuff. I like your character." I'm like, "Thank you."
Does she give you like critiques, like
I feel like
how you can get better?
I feel like one day she'll hire me in the future.
Yeah.
To do another. Yeah. No, of course she does critiques.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think that she would be offended by us speaking about your past? Before her, or are we really speaking about your past?
We're not speaking about my past. We're speaking about pretty much how things were in the past and how they are now.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And she wouldn't be offended by that.
No, not at all.
Daphne, I'm highly afraid of you.
Well, if you're highly afraid,
and
choose
I want
your
you
words
to know,
wisely, buddy.
I just want you to know that I do still want to be the best man. So I don't know if you can take that from me, but please don't. It's gonna be super fun.
He'll be fine.
It's gonna be super fun.
He'll be fine. It's like the only thing he's hanging on to.
I'm gonna have so much fun.
Is being the best man at my wedding.
I'm never gonna get married.
He is.
Always the bridesmaid. Always the best man.
Are you
never
switching
the man.
sides on me, Steven? Damn it!
Daphne,
you've been in talks with her.
Daphne,
You're gonna take the dress.
Daphne, I know you might think Diana's your bridesmaid. I'm right here. Diana could be his best woman.
Actually, that's probably gonna happen now.
We out here.
We out here. We're about to change the wedding game.
Fuck out of here.
We're about to. Steven's about to put on some beautiful dresses.
Do I have to? I mean, I'll do it. I'm just asking, do I have to?
I don't
Obviously,
know,
it's
man.
your day, Daphne.
It'll happen in a year. You'll see.
When are you? Have you guys? You haven't.
We're
set
thinking
a date,
about next
obviously.
year. We're thinking about next year.
Yeah.
Now that money's rolling in, and we've all
You've
pretty
settled
much
into your.
We've all have a
settled
track
into
mind
hers.
going on.
Right.
Yeah, she's got her thing going on, and I got my thing going on. We could afford it.
Right.
Yeah, we could afford it.
To some degree, I maybe wish that you guys got married sooner, and to another degree, no, that's what I'm saying. There's a yin and a yang. You said before I got to the yang.
Go ahead, yang.
Chill, bro. Let me yang.
Okay. Go yang.
All right. And in another degree, I'm glad you guys did it this way. Now at the beginning of your marriage money problems aren't gonna be such a huge deal.
Not at all.
And whereas maybe if you guys got married at 23, it would have been.
Well, we've never had that issue with money, honestly. Even when I lost my job and she had pretty much pay all my bills, that's never been a problem with her. Like, she would just do it.
Right, it
not only because she's just a great human being. And also, I would have done the same. If she would have gone through that situation, I would have like, hell yeah, just give me all your burdens. That's fine with me, man.
I'd have broken up with you.
I know.
I'd be like, you broke bitch.
Bro, too many years. Too many years. We have too much history.
Josh, you a broke bitch. I can't be with you.
Take you to KFC for a date. I'm like, but this is the date. Come on.
I take you to the movie theater at 161.
Oh.
Take you to Whitestone.
Whitestone was beautiful. I miss Whitestone.
I miss Whitestone, but $6 Tuesdays, yeah.
$6 Tuesday. Now it's like a fucking auction. It's supposed to be a mall. It's supposed to be a mall.
It's gonna turn into a mall?
Supposed to be. It's in the works, I guess. I don't know. Oh well, in Whitestone, the Bronx part of Whitestone, next to Whitestone Bridge. We're not talking about Whitestone, Queens, because that doesn't matter.
This is the Bronx Project.
Yeah, Bronx Project, motherfucker. We're talking about the Bronx. Yeah. That movie theater, it's big movie theater. It's supposed to be a boutique, clothing stores and all. But at the moment, I think there's a contract with a police auction. And they've been auctioning cars like crazy.
Right.
I'm not sure when it's going to be in a mall, but I really hope so. Because the only mall that's nearby to me is the Bay Plaza Mall. And that's taking too much business. And I feel like if Whitestone Boutique, the mall, grew out of nowhere, that'll get a lot of customers. And so, hurry your shit up, man.
I honestly just want them to reopen the movie theater.
You just want that $6 Tuesday?
I just want $6 Tuesdays.
Yo, that used to be our movie theater. We used to walk from here to Whitestone. From here, meaning Draw's Neck.
Do you remember, I want to say we were 18 years old. We went to go see Alice in Wonderland together.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
And then we created our what was it? Our secret, the Great Bromo, and you were something metrosexual.
Yeah, I remember. We went in a group. We saw the whole movie in a group.
Yeah. It was in a group. It was just you, I.
Oh yeah.
You and I guess John, I think it was.
Yes, it was John.
Yeah.
Lucas was not there.
Yeah. And you were something metrosexual.
Yeah, I was metrosexual. Yeah, something like that. It was like a fucking superhero almost.
And I was the Great Bromo.
Yeah, the Great Bromo. And that was our thing.
And we went to go see Alice in Wonderland together.
Yeah, that was good. That was good at the time.
I had a good time.
That was Whitestone movie.
And it's the kind of things I think about when I think about Whitestone. And I don't want to think about a mall, man. I don't want to think about a mall. I went to go see a Paranormal Activity for the first time there.
I remember, yeah. And you went in the group.
Yeah, and it was so great about that experience that I wanted to be afraid. Because at that age, I think I was 17 at the time, I was super afraid of like the demonic shit. But my girlfriend at the time was so afraid. Like, I had to be on the phone with her for like 5 hours until she fell asleep on me on the phone.
Because she thought that demons were like possessing her bedroom.
And it like forced me to be brave. And that's also a thing I think about. Like being forced to be brave about something that otherwise you would have been soft about yourself. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So good memories in Whitestone.
I had a lot of good memories. I had many memories there. I went there the first time when I was a baby. My mom took me there. I remember we used to watch Star Wars movies. My dad actually went there with me and we saw Star Wars, I think it was Return of the Jedi, and they remade it in 1997, and I still have that ticket. Yeah. That movie stub, I still have it somewhere around. That was a long time ago. I was a baby.
I didn't see any Star Wars movie till I was like 20.
And we can ever have a conversation about Star Wars.
It's really weird, dude. Like I know we had a conversation about the shows that I didn't watch that everyone in the world watched. Mm-hmm. I feel like my mom had me living under a rock.
You
I
think
didn't watch
so?
Star Wars. I didn't watch. I did watch Boy Meets World.
But that's a show.
I know, but there are a lot of shows that I didn't watch. Like I never watched the Cosby Show. I never watched.
What about Beverly Hills 90210?
Never.
No.
Not one episode actually.
I feel like I have, but I don't remember it.
I never.
The Full House. Full House is a new one.
Never.
Full House.
Never. Not one episode.
No, John
I watched
Stamos
scenes. I watched scenes of Full House, but never an actual episode.
Damn.
Low key, I think my mom kept me away from white culture.
Disney was a pretty.
Shout out to you, Mom.
Yeah, but Disney was a pretty. Remember, you had a crush on Hilary Duff.
I was in love with Hilary Duff.
Exactly.
The first time I masturbated was to Hilary Duff.
That's nice. That's beautiful.
It's creepy. But I was also like 11, guys. Forgive me.
Hilary Duff.
Yeah, Hilary Duff.
That was your one true love.
Yeah, she was my one true love.
Have you seen Hilary Duff lately?
No.
She's brolic.
Yeah?
Like, if you are going through this fitness phase and you think that you're progressing, if you see her, wow. She looks like she can fuck you up.
I'm not super into Caucasian women. That was young Steve. Young Mirez. You know? So, I'm not entirely excited about what's there. I'll take your word for it, though.
You'll Google it later.
I won't. Hilary Duff booty.
Hilary Duff, brolic.
She got a booty?
I guess, yeah. I mean, they're working now. I don't know.
Yeah. I did love her during Lizzie McGuire though.
I think my childhood crush was Shakira.
Yeah?
That's always been a thing of mine.
If it's Shakira, you just gotta love. You just gotta love Shakira.
Like Shakira, and you know her hips don't lie, and that's what I have to really go on.
I distinctly remember there was this. I just don't remember the name of the song. She made a song with Beyonce.
Oh,
Beyonce was also.
Yeah.
I was really big on Beyonce as a kid.
Were you? I've never been into Beyonce.
No, not musically.
No, I'm talking about like
aesthetically.
Everything. She's a beautiful woman, but
beautiful woman.
Not my thing.
Ooh, no, she's my thing.
She's your thing. What about now? What about recent Beyonce? She has now her mama.
I respect Jay-Z too much to even think about her that way.
No,
that's Jay-Z's wife.
Yeah, but it's all over social media now. Like she's a big thing. Like she's bringing back boobs.
I can't do it.
No,
I can't do it.
You're just not gonna.
No.
All right. Well, we'll see.
No. I have a high level of respect for Sean Carter.
For Sean Carter, the Godfather.
The Godfather.
The Godfather of Brooklyn.
It's hope.
It's hope.
Nah, but yeah. So, my new crush is Rihanna. Not my new crush. It's been for a while. But I wouldn't
think that was your crush. I think that's just an interest of yours.
No, listen. I love that woman. I love everything she stands for. I love her strength. I love her strong business savvy. Her marketing genius. I mean, maybe she has a team for it, but I want to credit her for that.
Yeah.
And she keep a hit.
Yo, are you happy that she's trying to get thick? Like she's getting thick?
Trying to get thick.
She's getting thicker.
Trying to?
She's getting there, yeah.
I want you to rewind and speak highly on my wife.
Rihanna is thick now.
Yes.
Are you appreciating her thickness?
I'm appreciating it. It's appreciated. I love it.
Because it wasn't like that all the time.
Yeah. And listen, Rihanna in every sense of Rihanna, every version of Rihanna has been the love of my life. Just as she grows and I grow.
Even we grow closer. Shut Up and Drive.
Shut up and drive. Yeah.
Yeah, that one?
Yeah.
All right. That's
I honestly was a huge fan of Anti.
Yeah, the latest album.
Yeah.
What about back when her umbrella phase?
I was about to say Shine Bright Like a Diamond. I fucked with that song heavy. And you know me, like I don't really listen to that like style of pop and stuff. But if Rihanna's singing, I'm listening.
Do you believe that she didn't write her music back then?
I know she didn't, and she
sang it, and other people writing her music.
Yeah, but she wrote some of it on Anti. I know.
Yeah, I know Anti. SZA also was like the first big album where she took control of.
Yeah, I mean not entirely. So SZA wrote some. I'm sure. blonde-haired woman who never shows her face also wrote Sia, yeah.
Just a big name.
I can't remember her name.
You can't remember her? She's a big name in music industry.
Yeah. I'm sure.
Fucking chandelier, bro.
I'm sure.
You're about to offend a lot of people. Music people.
That's fine. That's fine. You can sue me. I'm broke.
You'll be paying forever.
That's the title of the podcast.
What?
You can sue me. I'm broke.
You can sue me. I'm broke. Let's see if that goes through.
Imagine they like deny us again. They're like, hey.
Yeah, your title, you gotta kind of change it because you're just asking for it.
No one's gonna sue you. Because you're broke.
You're just asking for attention by this point. Stop it. Stop it, Bronx Project. Stop it.
Imagine they like single me out specifically because they have to listen to the podcast.
Will they call you
right?
Steven or Mirez?
They're gonna call me Mirez. But
sure?
they're not gonna call me Mirez because they're gonna think you're Mirez. You got another beer.
Yeah, I did.
God damn it.
And you have to pass me the...
Over here pacing yourself and shit.
You drank...
I chugged my shit.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't have. That's your fault. See, I'm gentle.
But you was like, hey, let's only have 6. And I was like, nah, let's buy 12.
Man, there's no 12-pack of Dykeman Brew.
You could have got 2 6s.
Shut up. Oh, the phone.
I'm glad that shit fucking floats up to you.
Fuck this phone.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck you and your mother, Dykeman Brew. But again, you have a very tasty beer. Just
fantastic beer.
It might be our issue with the
fantastic beer. Just please fix the foaming.
Like I said, I don't want to like go into conclusions saying that it's their fault with the brew. It might be our fault. By the way, this is the I think 181st bridge.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you guys give us some sponsorship money, we will never say a bad word about you again. The foam is an excellent experience. Yeah, it's refreshing.
If money comes in our pockets, of course, we'll highly rate your foam. Beautiful. But yeah, let's go back to the aspect of cheating.
Let's go back to the
Kevin Hart, cheated on his wife, and he cheated on his other wife.
Let me ask you that. I got a question for you about that. Do you think he cheated the right way? And I know that sounds wild. Like, is there a right way to cheat?
Is there?
I think there is.
I feel like...
obviously, don't cheat. Don't do it, guys.
I'm not condoning cheating.
If you cheat, do it the right way.
And what is the right way?
Come on, man. You don't save numbers.
We're talking about like respectful cheating?
Yeah. You cheat respectfully. If you cheat, for instance, I'm gonna flip it on me because I know if you make it outward, people get offended. But I'm gonna make it inward.
Go make it.
I'm being cheated on.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
You don't want
to. If you play me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you creeping, please don't let it show. Oh baby, I don't want to know. And I say that to say, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it anymore. And if you creeping, please don't let it show. Oh baby, I don't wanna know.
That's it. It's like you think it's beats, but it's a lot of lip. I mean, I agree with that.
My thing is,
I agree with that.
To say, obviously being cheated on is a horrible experience, and if you're going to be the kind of person who cares so little about your partner that you're going to cheat on them, at least consider their pride. At least consider that aspect of it. I say that in the sense that if I'm being cheated on, I think I would prefer at least a lot more if I found out that I was being cheated on, rather than everyone knows and they're just looking at me. Like I walk into a room with my girlfriend in hand and I'm happy, and everyone's like, "Oh, pobrecito," you know?
Oh, poor thing. He doesn't know what
he doesn't even know what's happening.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful, man. So if you're gonna cheat, you can't stop a cheater from cheating. a cheater's gonna cheat.
That's just a habit.
Yeah. I feel like if that's the type of person you are, that you're in a relationship, but that doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Because you're like, I can have my cake and I can eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's who you are. Sucks for your partner, but that's who you are.
That's just the way you think, and I agree with that. Like,
and no amount of jealousy, no amount of looseness. Like, hey, I'm gonna allow you to be who you are. There's nothing you can do to stop a cheater from cheating. A cheater will cheat simply because he or she wants to cheat. So you're saying
a cheater is always going to be a cheater?
No. A cheater will cheat if he or she wants to cheat.
Yeah.
Not a cheater will always be a cheater.
So you're saying that most people...
I'm saying...
The thought of cheating was not something that they'll do. But if a cheater wants to cheat, that person's
if it's in your head, nothing I do will stop you from doing it.
Yeah. So you get what you want. So you're saying those people are very selfish.
I'm saying those people have already put it in their head that it is okay for them to cheat.
Even if it's the most selfish thing you can do.
There's no even if. It is.
So no remorse.
Cheating is, and this is listen, I will say this as someone who has cheated in the past. It's a selfish act.
Yeah.
There's no way you can slice it. It's like, even if your partner cheated on you and then you cheat in retaliation, still fucked up.
Yeah. Because
2 wrongs don't make it right.
Exactly. It just makes more wrong.
Yeah. Your partner cheats on you, you break up with them, and then you fuck everyone.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Go single.
Yeah. Just do a single.
Stop being a dick.
That's my point is, a cheater will cheat.
Yeah.
If you're going to, though, the very fucking least you can do is have the decency to keep it so under wraps that when your partner does find out, and believe me, they will find out, because I do genuinely believe that what happens in the dark always comes to the light.
Yeah.
There's a sun cycle. You know, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that.
Oh, sorry.
Tomorrow
there'll
be sun.
I'm sorry, I wasn't.
Tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
So yeah, we're comparing a song to cheating.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's,
being caught cheating is only a day away. Ask Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, you think he was smart about it?
I think he respectfully cheated.
You respectfully cheated?
I think he respectfully cheated.
But it caught up to him?
It caught up to him. Because, again, what happens in the dark comes to the light. It just so happened that Kevin Hart is the most famous comedian in the world. So if something gets caught, it's public knowledge now.
Oh, it's gonna be a big thing.
Yeah.
You can't be. That's the thing. You can't go along with something like that.
I might rescind what I just said and say that if you are a public figure, the Jay-Z's, the Kevin Harts, you cannot respectfully cheat. Because if you cheat, that's like, nothing you do is private as a figure of that magnitude.
If you're a big famous person, everything that you do will be on display for the public, because your life is not your life anymore.
It's everyone's life.
And that's the thing about celebrities. You're a celebrity. You're labeled as celebrity, which means that your life is everyone's life.
Right.
They now own your life, and nothing is private.
And while that may seem unfair, your compensation for your loss of life is millions and millions of dollars.
Exactly. You get a lot of money, something that people who pride off of your life don't get.
Yeah.
Like you and I,
yeah.
We don't get money off of knowing that this guy cheated. Right. Not at all.
Well, we get to discuss it.
Oh, we get to discuss it real hard. So thank you. Thank you, Kevin Hart, for bringing this topic into our hands, because we're really going to exploit it.
No, I mean, listen, I do feel bad severely for his wife.
I feel bad for his family. I don't feel bad for him.
For his family. I will say, I will include his children. I will include his ex-wife. Because if nothing else, this makes her look entirely right. Because a couple of weeks ago, she was having this I guess problem. She was having beef with Kevin Hart's current wife. Mm-hmm. Saying, girl, the way you get him is the way you lose him.
Yeah.
He cheated on me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Kevin Hart's wife took the moral high ground And that's what I'm talking about. That's the dish. That's what's the word? Disrespect, the insult.
The meat.
Because you see how fucking horrible she looks, how stupid she looks now. After publicly standing up for her husband, no, he's not going to cheat on me because he cheated on you. And then boom, he did.
Yeah, because he's a cheater.
That's the thing. That's why I do think there's respectfully cheating and disrespectfully cheating. I have been cheated on. For instance, in high school, I was cutting class. I went to the track. I went to Lehman High School, guys.
Ew.
Went to the track. I know,
Ew.
And I went to the track, and behind the track, what do I happen to see other than my ex-girlfriend kissing some guy?
Oh, that must have been terrible.
15 years old.
I would have cried.
Horrible to see. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Did she cheat respectfully or not?
No. I feel like that was just out and open.
I mean, she was behind, like, the bleachers.
Yeah, but it's in the fucking same school you went to. It's in the same school.
Right.
Like, if you're going to respectfully cheat, it better be where no one can find you.
That shit better be in Roosevelt High School.
Yeah, it better be where I went.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Who's that?
And Josh gonna snitch on you. He gonna tell me.
Oh, I'm gonna snitch real hard. I'm like, this bitch, you know.
No, Josh, this woman.
But she cheated on you.
She cheated on you. She a bitch.
Exactly. You know, I'm very respectful as a person to women and everyone.
Yeah, until you cheat on my best friend.
Cheat on my best friend, and then you deserve the word bitch.
All right. I won't personally say it, but I'm gonna respect your right to say it.
I'm just respecting you.
No. I respect you respecting me.
You know, every girl is a beautiful woman until she hurts you.
No, I don't say every girl's a beautiful woman. Every girl's an individual. Every girl's a beautiful woman. Like
to you, like the ones you date.
I've dated some ain't shit people.
Damn.
But then I've also been an ain't shit person. So you attract who you are, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so I won't say every person I've dated is a model citizen.
No.
I've dated some people. I've been cheated on, son. I've been cheated on to the point that it almost normalized cheating for me. And I had to break myself out of that habit.
That's terrible. I've only been cheated once.
Yeah?
And then I dropped her. And then...
I remember that.
Yeah, that was real bad. Remember that day?
I remember that. We were just coming out the gym.
Terrible day. And I was the most angry I can be.
You were about to throw your phone on the ground, bro.
I love that phone, and I was about to destroy it. I did not want to hear that news. And the thing is, it's like, if you're doing something like that, please don't let me know.
Guys.
But I got let know.
Yeah. No, but listen. I'm glad you were told.
Yeah, same.
I'm glad you were told, and I'm glad it wasn't public knowledge. And it was just, the way it happened is Josh's girlfriend was cheating with a guy who had a girlfriend. And the guy's girlfriend contacted Josh, like, "Hey, I think our partners are doing some sneaky shit," and I think that's an almost optimal way to find out. If I'm gonna find out that my girlfriend's cheating on me, that's a decent way. Cause I'm sure they were trying to be sneaky, they just fucked up.
Yeah, they fucked up because it was too obvious. Yeah, and that's pretty much what happened. And I got the message, and
that goes to show that being cheated on, no matter how respectful, quote unquote, you are, being cheated on hurts.
Oh, it's the worst.
Just bro, just like, but imagine now, if everyone knew, and was just keeping it from you.
And then I feel disrespected.
Yeah, like then not only do you not trust your girlfriend or your ex at the time, you now no longer trust your friends, your family.
No one.
You don't know. Yeah.
No, you don't know who's telling the truth or not.
And you see how fucked up that is? Like, as a cheater, you have all of that power in your hand. You can make it so that your partner does not trust anyone simply by you cheating. Or you can make it so that your partner just doesn't trust you. And I think that's my point. If you're gonna cheat, just cheat in a sense that when your partner finds out, they don't trust you, and that's it. Exactly. And that's the extent of it.
Exactly, because that's the only time I knew.
Yeah.
I've never had a hunch about it, and then the only time I ever had a hunch about it is when you pretty much said, "Hey, watch out."
Yeah.
because I know this person.
To a certain extent, I was also being a dick.
Yeah, that's true. You were in self-loathing Steven body, and
but shout out to me for calling it.
Yeah, you did call it way ahead of time, and I mean I believed you at the same time, but at the same time I thought that there was a chance, and there was a good kind of like almost 2 years where everything seemed fine and dandy. Dude, until the very end.
Josh, you're really good at relationships.
I am. I try to do my best.
You were with your ex for almost 3 years?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Like literally like right there.
Then your very next relationship, 7 years.
About 6 years now. 6 years.
Why
working
did I say
on
7?
It's forever. That's why.
Yeah.
It's forever.
Lucky 7.
Yeah, we're actually working on 7. It's 6 years now, but that relationship, not saying that it was like seamlessly perfect, but compared to my old relationship.
Which relationship?
Like the one I had before that, it's pretty perfect. This one. So that's why, I mean, if it seems right to me and it seems right to her, why not write it out?
Right.
You know, we're not gonna write it out till it ends. We're just gonna keep on progressing. And every year just gets better and better and better. And that's how a relationship should be. Like every fucking year, every year shouldn't be worse and worse and worse. It's like, it's not like when I met him. Right. It's like, it's better now.
And that's been my problem with relationships is start off super strong.
Yeah.
Start off, I want to spend every second of every day with this person. Mm-hmm. As time progresses, though, I start to see the similarities. And I don't necessarily know how to work past them. Mm-hmm. Josh and I are two opposite sides of the same coin. Josh is the side of the coin who is masterful at relationships almost. He's almost built for long-term relationships. Whereas I, on
built to last.
Yeah.
Duralast.
Duracell.
Duracell?
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm charged up.
God damn it. Go ahead.
And my longest relationship straight up has been 10 months. 11 months, I might say. On and off 3 years, but that don't count.
Yeah.
So you and I, very opposite individuals. I want to commend you on your success.
And I feel like we're same individuals, but a lot of it is also opposite. I'm at the point
now, and I've said this to you, I've said this to many people. I'm at the point now where the quote unquote fun of hooking up, it's not fun to me anymore. You know? Mm-hmm. So I'm looking for revenge all summer 18.
Yeah.
No, but in all honesty, I'm just, I think I'm done with that aspect of life.
You think like you're ready to grow up and find that person
and be with someone for 7 years? Yeah.
So let's do a shout out. Steven, Mr. Mirez right here.
Nah, don't do this to me.
He's single, ladies.
Hey, I got a big dick.
His name is Steven Ramirez. He likes long walks on the beach. He writes poetry. He reads Harry Potter. How is that not sexy?
I haven't read Harry Potter.
How is that not sexy?
In 5 years.
And he likes sensitive music.
I really do, though.
You do? I know. Yeah. Same here.
No, I do.
I love sensitive.
I'm a big fan of R&B.
Uh-huh. And he's a baker. So you're getting something sweet with that kiss. So shout out to my man, Steven.
And speaking of sweet, I drink pineapple juice, ladies.
Ooh. Talk about a burst of sweetness.
Oh, yes. I gotta pee again, bro.
Yeah. But before I pee.
Before I pee.
This has been the Bronx Project.
Are we out?
Hell yeah, man.
This has been the Bronx Project podcast.
Hell yeah.
I'm Mirez. And he's not Mirez.
And I'm Josh.
You just Josh now?
Yeah, you want me to be Mirez or Josh?
I really want you to be Earl Grey. I'm
Josh. I'm Joshua Valentine.
He's Earl Grey.
I'm AKA Earl Grey if you want your music produced by a genius.
Yeah. Josh is nice. Hit him up. He might send you some beats.
Hit us up. We got beats.